There it is. Gorgeous.
Hello, welcome to our art studio.
This was the perfect spot because we just had a few shrubs in here and a little bit of landscaping, but this was empty space and we could use the setbacks and everything, and it was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, and underneath this wonderful tree.
Yeah, and we didn't have to cut any branches or anything, and it just all fit in perfectly. Well, one of the most attractive parts about the outside was the way that you guys came up with the solution for the siding. The siding, and I think from an architectural point of view, that really has made a big difference because people notice it.
Right. I think it gives some texture to the box too, right? I mean,
absolutely.
Ultimately, it is a sort of defined space, but when you start saying, well, there's something important happening on this end, it's different than this end.
Right.
We toyed with going with bright colors, but we're really happy, I think, with what we chose, which was more taking the colors from the environment.
Right.
Penelope initially thought that 14 by 24 would be too big.
I did.
Right.
And then now she's really happy because we can both be in there doing our stuff.
Yes.
And it doesn't seem too crowded, you know?
Yes.
Come on in.
And you can see there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this is a great size.
So welcome to our studio. As you can see, it's a working studio.
Penelope works both on figurative and abstract, and I do mainly abstract work.
One important decision that we made was to, the walls were quite beautiful in their natural plywood, I guess, state, but I'm really glad that we decided to go with the white paint because that really allowed the light to bounce.
We love the natural light coming in together with the lighting that we have put in, and it's absolutely perfect for our artwork. This is what we do in our modern shed.
Yeah. I mean, the need was that we were getting more and more involved in our painting and really enjoying it, but then it was creating a bit of a mess inside. We each had our easel in a separate room with all the paints and the stand and the tarp under it, and it was a bit of a mess, and it was kind of taking over the house. I just decided once the idea had come up and we'd really gotten serious about it, one of my favorite websites is House. So I just went on there and one morning and I said, does anybody have any ideas about art studios? And 2 minutes later, I got a reply saying, check out modernshed.com.
Oh, that's great.
The decision was quite easy actually to go with Modern Shed, and being a former business guy, I checked out your competition. I think both Penelope and I feel very validated that going with Modern Shed was the right solution for us.
And the track lighting plus a few soup to nuts finishing, and we like that.
Yeah, no, and the track is nice because you can adjust it for what you're hanging.
So we put in the air conditioner very recently. We had no problems pulling in electricity and water from the house, and we're really glad we pulled in water because
a corner sink is a big
it prevents us from having to go into the house to clean our
carry water
supplies. You know, it's your wooden floor with a cement-looking paint.
Yeah,
and everybody thinks this is cement.
I know, that's great looking.
And yet it's so soft, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't have the hard cement feel.
No.
It's just a fun space to be in.
It is. It makes you feel good.
It's a working art studio.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even picture how it would really fit in the yard, but this was kind of an unused corner of the garden. It's kind of sunken below the lawn, and it was kind of a no man's land, and it actually fits beautifully, and it gives us a different vantage point to look at the garden, which I really love, and the light and the finish work. It's more beautiful and more kind of inspiring a space than I could have imagined. So
we were successful in getting the wireless internet to be available here.
Yes.
I have a booster in the house, and so I'm able to get YouTube videos, etc. if I want to find inspiration for artwork.
Right.
I'm rocking out to the Rolling Stones when I'm doing my artwork.
We also have this little corner reserved in the back, I don't know if you noticed it, for our little grandbabies who are 3 little girls under the age of 2. But we hope that this will also be a space that they can come and enjoy and not worry about leaving a mess, and that they know that they have their own little table there with their own materials. So.
No, I always love that one area where just all of the paint's kind of just dripping.
It's dramatically enhanced the value of the property. Nobody believes that this is a prefab panelized structure. They really think it's like a regular structure, and it certainly looks like that, feels like that. We're very happy from that perspective too, that we have added value to the house.
Yeah, these can be added to a lot of properties or behind the house, and it's just a matter of the size and what the needs are. And just a great way to make such a functional addition to an existing location.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Once we had started the permitting process, I loved the way your folks back in Seattle liaised with the permitting department in San Rafael. And then I just handed it over to them, and those guys went into communication mode. Before you knew it, we had the permits.
Yes.
The building inspector who came to do the final inspection, he said, "Can I move in here?"
Oh, that's great. If I could have every building inspector say that.
All in all, we couldn't be happier.
Yeah, for sure. It's a big success. Thank you.
There,
Thank you.
that's the success.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I want it to be yours. It's not ours.
Yeah.
We just helped you solve the problem.
Sure did.
There you go.